Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the world came to an end and you had to survive by yourself with only limited supplies? In this scenario, 5 people are sent on a space shuttle to an Earth-like planet. They have very limited supplies. They have limited water, limited oxygen, limited food. And I know, out of the information that I'm given, I picked the 5 best. 5 people I picked, their names are Aiden, Ariel, Brian, Faith, and Yana Maria. Talking about the first one, first person I picked, his name is Aiden. And I picked Aiden because he is an electrical engineer. As said by Lucas in 2014, electrical engineering is a wide range of components, devices, and systems, from microchips to power station generators. This is very vital to have in this group of 5 because he can fix any electrical problem that goes on in the shuttle, and once they get to where they're going, he can rig up anything he needs to outside of the shuttle that needs electricity. But I also picked Aiden because he's an oxygen generation system specialist, and this is very vital because clearly we need oxygen. So once they get to where they're going, he can rig up a system that creates oxygen. He can take it from plants that creates oxygen. He can do anything he needs to. He's obviously the specialist. He can help generate that. Moving on to the second person I picked, her name is Ariel. She is a primitive survivalist, which means she has trained herself for a scenario like this to survive, a world come to the end, anything. This is a very vital trait to have. She can be a leader in the survival part of this. But I mainly picked her because she is a cook / nutritionist. As said by Mac in 2015, without proper nutrition, your body cannot survive. And this means, having a cook on board means that she can take the food that they have, the limited food they have, and proportion it out to where everybody still gets, the right amount of food to survive, but still to make it last the longest. Moving on to number 3. Number 3, his name is Brian, and I picked Brian because mainly he's an architect. And as said by Purton in 2016, local knowledge and a time-earned appreciation of how things get done are fundamental to success to any project. Means he can design and build, construct anything he needs to once they get to where they're going. Heck, he can even design anything on the shuttle in case they need it. I can't think of an example, but once they get to where they're going, for example, they may need a greenhouse for plants. He can construct that and design that. They may need shelter. He can construct and design that. This is obviously another vital thing to have. But on top of being an architect, Brian is a 33rd degree Freemason. For those of you that don't know, that means he is a general in another type of government-ish. But that also means he has the knowledge of leadership skills that a lot of people in this group do not have, which is vital to have. Moving on from 3 to 4. Fourth person I picked, her name is Faith. And I picked Faith for 2 reasons. First reason being she has PhDs in both botany and biology. Botany, the definition of botany in 2016 is given as science of plants. This is very important to have because she knows how the plants work. She knows what they need to survive. She knows what, all the aspects that it needs to produce and to grow. She can take these plants, obviously these plants produce oxygen, so that's why these plants are important, but they can also be food. And she knows how to make them produce both, produce food and produce oxygen. But on top of having PhDs in both botany and biology, she is a pedagogue. A pedagogue being a very strict teacher. That means that she will be able to relay all her knowledge of both botany and biology to the other 4 in the group. And being the strict teacher that she is helps because that means she will relay the message and they will she'll make sure that they understand it, kind of forcefully. Moving on to number 5. Her name is Yana Maria. And I picked Yana Maria because she is a plumber. And that means that she is used to working around water systems and water lines, and she knows how all the flows and everything else works. But she's also a water reclamation specialist, which means, given by Lamb in 2008, that's the idea behind water reclamation, simply getting most out of your water reuse. It means she can take this dirty water and turn it into that clean water through, not just a filter, but a system that she creates and she builds and designs. She can take the dirty water, that you use from the toilet. She can take any type of water and make it clean. Obviously, she won't be able to filter out all the water, but for the most part, the water that is used will be able to be reused and make the water last longer. So the 5 people I've picked clearly hit on every aspect you need to survive when the world's coming to an end. You should understand why my 5 are the best. Remember the 5 that I picked. I picked Aiden the engineer, Ariel the oxygen specialist, Brian the architect, Faith the plant girl, and Yana Maria the water specialist. Yes, it took time trying to decide which 5 should go on the space shuttle to survive, but for my opinion, they are the 5 best. They're best suited for the task. And with the information that I've presented all of you, do you agree? Okay, spin that.